Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, Chapter 9 will present by three of us, Muhammad Amir Ali bin Nasri, the first presenter, the second presenter, Wan Lumanul Hakim, and the third presenter is Muhammad Ifan Bisurya. The title of Chapter 9 is Security, Privacy, Ethics, and Ergonomics. Okay, so let's start. The use of personal data and the right to privacy is very important in the use of computers and technology that raises some important questions related to the right to privacy and personal data. The use of computers and technology affect the user. Therefore, there are ways to protect yourself, relevant personal data and privacy on the site. Okay, so nowadays 80% people around the world use technology and computer for business purpose to connect with people, provide convenience and more. Okay, so when they want to perform their activities using computer system, they will share all personal data and privacy. As a result, various issues arise in the protection of personal data and privacy rights. So this chapter will explain us all the questions that arise to protect our personal data. Okay, personal rights and personal data. So technology has a positive impact in our life and also has negative impact involving privacy, ergonomic, security and ethics to be protected. Okay, so as user, we should know how to avoid negative effect and protect personal data, privacy, ergonomic, and ethics. Okay, so if we ignore it, it may result in various criminal problems affecting the people, the society, and the country involved in the accessing the system. Therefore, if we are concerned about it, it can prevent any cybercrime that could harm us, the community, and the country. Okay.
Assalamualaikum. For the next topic is me. My name is Lukmanul Hakim from Group 1. It's about privacy and security. The first one of this topic of Chapter 9 is privacy. The definition of privacy is the ability of an individual or group to seclude themselves or information about themselves and thereby express themselves selectively. Next one of privacy is there are many threats to personal privacy, such as social networking and lack of security. The example for the threats of social networking is such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The second one of threats to personal privacy is lack of security. But there are many ways and solutions to overcome that threats that I told you before, such as use VPN and anonymous search engines and use websites with encryption. The next subtopic of this chapter 9 is security. The definition of security is a method by which something is secured through a system of interworking components and devices. Nowadays, there are many dangers to technology systems, such as hackers and malicious programs. First one is hackers. Hackers is a people that gain unauthorized access with malicious intent and is malicious program. There are many malicious programs such as virus, worms and Trojan horse. There are three ways or measures to protect computer security, such as restricting access, preventing data loss, and lastly is automated security stuff. From me, proceed to the next session. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and very good evening to all my beloved members. My name is Muhammad Irfan bin Surya from CSC134 to BB class. Today I want to present about what kind of computer ethics and computer ergonomics. Before we go far about this chapter, we must know the meaning of ethics and ergonomics. Computer ethics are a set of moral use of computers. It is society's view both of hardware and software. Privacy concerns, intellectual property rights, and effect on the society are some of the common issues of computer ethics. So, there are three types of common issues. There are several examples of each issues. First, privacy concerns have hacking, malware, data protection, and anonymity. Hacking is a bad habit when used computer. Hacking is unlawful intrusion into a computer of a network. A hacker can intrude through the security levels of a computer system or network and can acquire unauthorized access to other computers. Second, intellectual of property. For example, copyright, plagiarism, cracking, and software license. Copyright is a form of intellectual property that gives proprietary publication, distribution, and usage rights for the author. This means that whatever idea the author creates cannot be employed or disseminated by anyone else without the permission of the author. Third, effects on society. For example, jobs, environmental impact, and social impact. Some jobs have been abolished while some jobs have become simpler as computers have taken over companies and business. Things can now be done in just one click, whereas before it takes multiple steps to perform a task. This change may be considered unethical as it limits the skill of the employees. Okay, next we proceed for the last subtopic. It's computer ergonomics. What is computer ergonomics and why ergonomics can happen in our life? So let's start. Many people spend hours a day in front of computer without thinking about the impact on their bodies. They physically stress their bodies daily without realizing it by extending their wrists, searching, sitting without food support, and straightening to look at poorly placed monitors. This practice can lead to cumulative trauma disorder or repetitive stress injuries, which create a lifelong impact on health. Symptoms may include pain, muscle fatigue, loss of sensation, tingling, and reduced performance. Ergonomics is a field of a study that attempts to reduce strain, fatigue, and injuries by improving product design and workspace arrangement. The goal is a comfortable, relaxed posture. There are many ways to avoid this case happen to us. First, arrange your workstation. Second, adapt laptops. Third, modify your body which move your every types of body such as eye, neck, shoulder, arms, wrist, hand, back, feet, and leg. Fourth, get a movement in a time. Next, adjust your work patterns. For the last, keep fit and get a medical advice. Medical advice is important to our health to prevent from weakness and sick. Thank you.